Hello and welcome back to Shaftlands Shenanigans with SRJ26. So I am back and I got some stuff to show you. I have been busy working on a project in here. Not a lot, but chipping away at it every few days. And it's come around long enough that I want to show you what's going on. Please excuse the owl and cat in the background. I have a rather annoying pet among the other less annoying pets, and she just won't shut up. So, we are going over in New Shaft City. This is the Nether Temple, and that is the Cathedral. So, goodbye, Vocalic Spoon. Yeah, we're going to go over to the Cathedral, and I'm going to show you what's going on there, because I have made some renovations. I designed it in the first place, way back when we set up the map for this server. God, I hate this stupid cobble. Okay, my apologies to the stupid cobble builder, but oh, big and ugly and cobble. I gotta make it pretty. Okay, so, whoa, a little vertigo. All right, we come over here. This is the cloisters where you can sit here and meditate on the meaning of a white flower. And if it loads, there you go. You can pretend that Saturn is rising on the horizon. I love that. But that's not what we're here for. We are here to go into the cathedral and check something out. This, as you know, is the main room with beautiful, amazing stained glass windows. And downstairs, I gotta put the sign back. Downstairs is the crypt, with a larger crypt hidden down there. But if we go upstairs, you'll see a new sign. It says, Block by Block History of Minecraft Museum. I've long wanted to make a museum to show off the history of Minecraft. And you can't really do that without just playing the versions of the game, which you could just do, but I thought it would be a fun project. So if you come up to the first level, we come in here and it says Cave Game, May 10th, 2009, Pre-Classic Minecraft. So if you imagine what it would be like to play Cave Game, well, walk in this room and you'll see that you just have 5 blocks. So that's what this museum is about. It's about walking through and trying to get your brain around what the game was like at different stages in its development, especially if you're a newer player, because it might be a little eye-opening. Over here, I got water running upstairs now. It's morning and everyone's getting up. Upgrade to Classic May 16th, 2009. Where were you on May 16th, 2009? Well, I wasn't playing Minecraft, but this is the first version to support multiplayer and have mobs. And if we come in here, you'll see that they had wool, and that's what helped the game get big early on, people making pixel art, because people are weird and like making pixel art. They also had mossy cobble, but they didn't have dungeons. And you'll see they actually had liquids, but they didn't interact in any way. They were just separate. And some other weird facts. Mining ore, gold, and iron. If you mined the gold, you'd get a gold block. Wouldn't that be nice? And if you mined the iron, you get an iron block. And coal would just drop coal. And they had trees. Yay, trees. And if we go up one level, whoop, here we go. InDev. So if we go into InDev, you'll see they added some cool stuff like paintings, and they added wheat, which I don't remember if there was a hunger bar yet, but they did add wheat. That was probably a hunger bar. They added chests and furnaces and cool stuff like that. And did I add another? Oh yeah, and spawn in a mossy cobble house with blocks and tools. Apparently that's what happened. You'd start your game and you'd start in a mossy cobble house with brick, with blocks, chests full of blocks and tools to use. I never knew that, so kind of crazy. And oh, I gotta look at the sign. Upgrade to InfDev, February 27, 2010. First version to have an infinite map to explore. So InDev to InfDev, inf is for infinite, as opposed to infantile, or I don't know, something else funny. It's early in the morning, I'm not funny yet. We got ladders, yeah, we got rails. We've got a cobblestone generator. They finally added the physics of cobblestone being generated. Very exciting, and they added doors. So finally we have doors for our little museum. And one funny anecdote I'll tell you, which I won't demonstrate, but if you put a minecart on this track in this particular part of the museum, and you sit in it, and you try to get out, you appear right in there. Funnier fact, before I put the water on this side, I had the lava on this side. So the first time that yeah, that lava right there. So the first time that I went to test this out, I got in the thing and I got out and was in lava. And my brain went bing and snap, and it was scary for a minute. And I managed to get out without dying through quick finger tapping and keystrokes and cleverness. But it was yeah, it was dicey there for a minute. So now if you screw around in here, you'll just go in there and you'll have to do /spawn and go back to spawn and then walk back over, and then hopefully you won't do it again. I won't bother putting a warning sign because I just figured I'd put it in the item frame, which was not yet in the game, but I'm using them anyway. Now if we go in here, alpha version, June 29, 2010. Alpha. And alpha was where a lot of cool stuff happened. We got some good lighting features, and we've got cactuses. Everyone's desert base had cactuses surrounding it. I had a friend who did that. We had a desert base with cactuses around it. And we've got our sugarcane, and we had stair blocks that suddenly made roofs that were awesome rather than horrible and ugly. And we had iron doors and plates and redstone. Look at that. The redstone ore revolutionized the Minecraft experience. And here's a thing you can sort of see how the stuff works if you're an idiot or completely new and don't know. But yeah, it was a really big deal. It was a really big deal. This was probably the second thing after the pixel art from the wool blocks that really just, turned the game around, got people to really get involved. I don't know what happens if I get in here and get out yet, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave it for now. I don't think I go into anywhere bad. I think I just appear like right there. And yeah, jukeboxes, and I don't have discs yet for it, but I will be getting discs. I kind of want to make a music disc farm, because Blockhopper made one on an earlier map a while back, and it was awesome, and I kind of want to do that. And I've made one too, not the same way he did. But yeah, now we go upstairs, and we go to 1.0 bug fixes and working server-side inventory and throwable chicken eggs. I should make a dispenser that pelts you with chicken eggs. This whole museum is in a very close quarters. 1.1 was mostly bug fixes, so there wasn't anything major to announce in this museum. And 1.2, January 13, 2011. Here we go. We've got some fun stuff. I wonder how long this cake will last, because people are just going to eat it, which is a little rude. But maybe they won't. I don't know. But I think they'll be able to, because I think it won't be protected by the city protection mechanism. But yeah, we've got our blocks here that make sound, note blocks. I'll probably put some sign mentioning the music video that Eric did with the note blocks. What was it called? Minecraft Universe. And I'll probably put some other Dead Worker Party, Shaftlands historical notes in here as well. But, I'm going too fast. But yeah, I've got a lot of work to do still in here, even in the rooms that are completed. We now can upgrade to 1.3. This is where I started in. I hate that cat. She's so annoying. But she's really old, which is good. So she will not be yowling at us too much longer. Push the button. Repeaters. Yay. Beds. Yay. Slabs. Yay. That was 1.3. A little bit in here, but not a lot. And then this next room is 1, 4, 5, and 6. And here we have a map that does not look the way maps actually looked back then. I should probably put a note about that, huh? But that's 1.6. Let's look at 1.4, where we had cookies and cocoa beans and wolves and sheep that I don't have here because I don't have a way yet to have them here. I'm not sure I will either because it's so cramped. There's not a lot of room in here. And 1.5, we had weather. I don't have a way to put that in here yet either, but I'll mention it and put in the new rails and the saplings, which were exciting, because for a long time we just had, you break down a birch tree, but you couldn't actually get a birch sapling, which was annoying. Yeah, so 1.6 we had SMP Nether, which was amazing. I think there are some paintings that show off stuff that I can then use in here to illustrate like the Nether, but I gotta double check that. I'm pretty sure there might be a Nether looking painting in there. I know there's a Wither one somewhere. I know there's a Wither one that I can use when the Wither gets introduced. So I'll do some research on that. 1.7. Oh, quiet cat. She's horrible. Horrible, horrible. Okay, pistons. Yeah, 1.7 pistons. That was a mod before, and it was introduced as part of the game. And here's my clever thing that shows pistons being done in a clever way, because clever. And yeah, they did revolutionize stuff. Secret doors and awesome stuff. And shears. And then 1.8. September 15th. And I was already playing at this point. I had been playing for a little bit now. I don't know when you guys entered in. Comment in the notes below. Tell me, when did you start? When did you play Minecraft first? Because I think it's interesting. We all sort of have this shared history, but we all come in at different times. So 1.8, we had mushrooms, and we had all this cool blocky block stuff, stone brick with monster eggs that I did not include because that could be dangerous. And these faces didn't show up, but I like making statues and faces, so please forgive me. So I just wanted to find a clever way to show this stuff. And yes, I know I shouldn't actually ever have these 2 blocks right here, but this is for the server, and if you don't like it, then fire me as a mod. No, don't fire me as a mod, but hopefully you'll understand that using these restricted blocks no one should ever touch in this circumstance is not for my personal benefit. Yeah, so bricks, and this has got some cool stuff, and this is when Stronghold's got it put in, which I'd better mention in a sign somewhere. And I think that is it. At this point now, I have taken this section up here and broken it apart into levels where we can have, whoa, a big Eric face. Hello, Eric. Levels where we're going to put the rest of the beta versions in here. Beta versions? No, not beta versions. We just did the beta versions. Put the rest of the versions and when they were introduced in here. And then eventually we will get up to, hey, look, weather. I should put you on the floor below. Yeah, and eventually, I don't know if we're going to wind up having anything up here at all, but that is where we're at right now with the museum build. So I wanted to sort of walk you through that and show you. I'll go over here. This is the top of the dais, the top of the thing. If you don't have texture lines on, this looks amazing because you get to look right down. I can still see the baby oil remnants from Afro Monkey being up here, but that's okay. Gotta get someone over here to clean it at some point. It's been months though. If you don't know what I'm talking about baby oil, there's a video you should see. Go look at Afro Monkey's channel because he is one funny guy. So just search up baby oil and you will not regret it, and you might even laugh. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And let me just back up. Ever feel like you're being watched? That's all I've got for today. I just wanted to give you a touch base. I have not done a Shenanigans in a while, and I wanted to say hello and let you know that I haven't forgotten about y'all. The server is a little light these days, so which is why I have not had news flashes. But at some point in the near or distant future, maybe, hopefully, we will expand our borders and go to 1.8, and then hopefully we'll have more people on. But until then, I'll be in here every once in a while doing stuff and trying to move projects forward for everybody. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I don't know when that'll be, but probably when this gets finished, which could be a few weeks. Catch you later. Bye-bye.